who's an NBL analyst, is going to join us later on in this first half to talk some Australian football and beyond. So situation, an aortic root that had to be surgically repaired when he came out of college. There's a steal on the inbounds pass, and guess what? Right on cue, Jeff Green on a high fly dunk.
And if I had to compare him to any player in the NBA, I think a Clint Capella type player, off a pick and roll, high pass, works hard. Nice job, Jeff.
Bogey. Okay, I'm going to throw it out. Bogey, why not? That's what he was known for back in Indy, but that was a great pass up top. Bogdanovich with the assist on the bucket on top of the rim. Jeff Green having a nice start here in a Jazz uniform. The NBA, but he's a fine head coach.
We saw Joe Ingles bring the ball up and saw a wide open lane and just went in there with his speed and had a nice lefty off the glass.
And the depth also isn't younger players. These are some veterans that have some experience. And Royce O'Neal's a young guy, so is George Niang, but they've played under the Quinn Snyder system.
I think the experience that Nigel's had overseas, the more physical game has really helped him to make shots like that.
They got him at 6'3", T, 190. I think, again, that, as you mentioned, and you played overseas, you have to be a tough guy to really survive there.
Yeah.
And George Niang will bring it into front court. Little bump, no call. Hands it off to Royce O'Neal. Slasher, inside, strong T. That's a beautiful move. He'll be at the line to shoot one.
Well, it's beautiful. Those last two names you talked about, George Niang.
Free throw line. There's a drive by Moore in the paint. Double pumps, shot, rolls off the rim. And Niang with a beautiful lead pass out front. Royce O'Neal, left hand, rolls it in. What a shot. He started right, went to his left, and the bucket falls down for Royce O'Neal. 7 in the quarter.
Great deep.
There's a dribble drive, nice D by Ingles. He strips that ball, breakaway, take it up. Royce O'Neal owning half number one. Joe has a career 41% average from downtown. That's amazing. The tap for two. And that's what really, you're getting to taste what Ed Davis does.
Yes.
1,000 packed into Marvel Stadium to see our green and gold, our Boomers, get the win over Team USA. And okay, it was an exhibition game. Joe slaps that free ball. It wasn't Team USA's A squad, we know that, but they had a bunch of stars on that team, Donovan Mitchell being one of them.
Now, but at the start, I mean, this is what Coach Quinn Snyder was talking about these teams that are coming over from Australia, the NBL teams, the Adelaide 36ers. They fight hard.
And that's what you want in preseason, right? Yeah, I asked him pre-game, I said...
Player taken back in 14. He's played a total of 204 games. And he's making great progress, and the Jazz are in no hurry to put him on the floor. But we've been at practice, as you see, the cut and the bucket by Boyan.
I have to temper some of the anxiety because I know he's ready to get back. But I told him, I said, Dante, I'm really hoping for a great year for you because you deserve it. And he's gone through those injuries as you talked about. And, you know, at some point, I think that he's going to have a breakout moment.
Quick move by Randall. Scoots around. Boyan, three, short. That was a two. Here comes Joe, jingling. Front court, just got it off the green. How about the finish, T? Come on.
Yeah.
I tell that ball, that play looked like it was busted up. Points. O'Neal with 12 to lead the Jazz. Just past the 3.5-minute mark. Randall backs it out. Now floats it up high. Just beat the clock, but it off the rim, and Joe in the front court. Ingles feeds Royce up top. The catch, the bucket. Nicely done from downtown. 1 of 5 in the first half. Hits that three ball. But it's going to come, T. I guarantee you.
Absolutely.
Nice follow down low. Eric Griffin rocks the rim for Adelaide. 9 points. Had 7 in the first half. Great as that starting five was, the bench really tailed off, and it seemed to play a big factor after the injuries came about.
That's right. And the bench, nice Euro step by Williams Goss right there.
A quick 5 for the rookie. Two together. One in one corner. The Bojo Show. One in one corner, the other parked himself far side, near side. Speaking of Joe, there he is. Launches a three. Bang! Got our first three. Joe Ingles in the second half. Joe now with 10. Royce O'Neal. Rebound, Tony Bradley. Beautiful lob up top. George Niang put it on the rim and counted. Down she goes in the bucket.
The next one could possibly be a dunk, but it's definitely going to go in.
McVay misfires from three. I love that shot. You know, he's a bull in the china closet. George Niang, he goes 6'8", about 235. You know, he just muscled that ball in. Playing 4 points, 4 rebounds for Niang. Nice pass down low, the catch, the bucket, count it, and one. And that's what Bradley. He boxed out nicely, got his space, scored it, and he'll be at the line to make it a three-point play.
Yep, finishing is going to be vital for Bradley. Right here, he takes the bump, knows where the hoop is, and does a nice job of taking that foul.
Tap out. There's a block shot, nicely done.
Yeah, nice job.
Oni with the block, starts the break, feed it, reverse shot, circus shot. There's Tony on a follow, and all of a sudden the Bradley hot streak. Little Tony Bradley. Griffin the three, McVay the assist. Griffin's in double digits, T with 12. Corner three is on the way, and now the Jazz are finding range. Mie Oni deep. Boy, the three was a struggle in the first half, and now Utah is zeroed in.
In the high 30s, sometimes we've seen 40s. Right now they've taken 34. And only 11 to 34, but at least they're getting them up.
Short shot, rolls in. Little drive by Randall. Had a 10-point first half. Randall now with 14 on 11 shots, 6 of 11 for Randall.
I think the Jazz Nation was so excited to see that happen, and also their brilliant minds behind the scenes and in front sometimes, you know, making those things happen. And we don't know all the intrinsic stuff that goes along with getting a player here, but you know, for a lot of years, you know, that wasn't the case. You know, for a lot of years, you know, that wasn't the case. But now you have guys who want to win. They know what the Jazz have established. They know when they get here, they're going to be developed. Like Tony Bradley just put that shot in right now.
In 18 minutes, barely broke a sweat, Thurl.
Well, that's because you're staying within yourself. You won't see him take any threes, right? You won't see him necessarily get out on 10, 15-foot range. Wow.
Bang. Big three. William Howard, he's from France. 6'8", about 210, the rookie, and knocks down a big three.
Right, to get it started, and he'll hopefully not turn it over, but kick it to a guy who can make a play at the end, but he'll take off with it.
Contact inside. I believe in the restricted area. We'll see it on the replay.
Great pass right here. Yeah, I think it's a foot.
Nearly 16 points, over 8 rebounds. Is a shot blocker as well, 1.5 a game. Earned him Big Ten honors, and now he comes up and hangs on the rim. Boy, that's a kid.
Yeah, thank Bradley for that.
Pressures of home, responsibilities at home. Do you think you'll see a more blending of Donovan and Conley on the road?
Yeah, I'm not sure how much we're going to see in the preseason. You just don't know.
I would agree. Right. I think Jazz fans have to understand that as well. 36ers. Want to thank Adelaide for rolling into town, and also Liam Santa Maria stopping by in the first half. I'd say a class organization. The NBL is a great league, and it's on its way up. And the Jazz congratulating a high five the 36ers, and an impressive win. Some turnovers, T, as you would expect in the first half. Things settled down a bit. There was no Conley, no Donovan, no Rudy tonight, or Dante and Moutier. But the Jazz let some of the young players get the job done, and there were some impressive moments.